Well, good morning.
Hey guys.
Let me tell you, we got news, but we're going to hold it just for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to hold it just for a little bit.
Hey, go Ravens. Look at this behind Scott. What's going on with all of that right there? Oh, man, he's fully geared down and everything, y'all.
See, if he had told me, I could have worn my New York Giants shirt.
Yeah.
I know they're not the best team, but I'm a diehard
this year.
I'm a diehard. And that's why we can't hear you. Ha, ha, ha.
I said, well, either are the Ravens when they lose to Cleveland.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, I love football. He doesn't, but I do. I love football. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Did your team win this weekend? That would be a good banter.
A good banter. Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna hold off on some secrets. And if you haven't seen Tinkerbell and I and Alice yesterday, we had fun.
Yep.
We did it. Go back and watch it. It was a fun, really good live. Alice can hold her own, which I knew she could. But, she's an up and coming YouTube woman, so we want to give her as much support as we can. So I'm
in trouble.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I'm in trouble.
She's the Alice Lugo.
Alice
I don't
Lugo
even know who Eddie Lugo Studios is.
Yeah, he's your union rep.
Oh,
and yes. Well, welcome everybody to the morning shenanigans. We are Go Live Together, your morning team. We're going to talk about some cruise and travel amongst other things. But first, let me welcome in the people who are watching via the replay. Thank you guys so much for coming back and checking out the replay. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay. That way we know that you were here. But in the meantime and in between time, good morning and welcome in. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it. Good morning. And Rob asked a question. Good day. And how was everybody's weekend? Today's question is, did anyone book another cruise or trip over the weekend? If so, what, when, where to? And that is definitely a loaded question. Rob, I hope you are in here already to hear this news because some people did. Something happened. And it's I see fingers being pointed. And so let's let the cat out of the bag. Scott, where did you book a cruise or a trip to?
Yesterday.
Well, if you remember from last week, I was talking about how my co-hosts are conspiring to cruise without me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Cheryl and Jeremy had booked onto the Norwegian Prima to join Eddie and Alice. And it just happened to be embarkation day for them. On the same day was debarkation day for me on MSC Maravilla. Mm-hmm. So, as a seasoned travel agent, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I did not know that MSC offers, as long as you're in the Fantastica or higher experience, which I am, MSC offers a one-time cruise change for free based on certain criteria, right? So you have to be more than 30 days out from your sail date. And you have to choose a sail date that is within 90 days of the sail date of your original cruise. But if you do that, you can literally just call them up and they will move your cruise to that sailing with no fees, no penalties. And, you would just pay the price difference. And the other side of that is that if the price difference is less, then you get that difference back either as a refund or as an onboard credit. So that made it possible for me to crash the party on the NCL Prima. So I am now booked on the NCL Prima, joining my co-hosts, who are probably going to look for opportunities to jump overboard rather than spend 7 days on the ship with me. But yes, so there it is. I am now booked and going, and I'm really looking forward to Harvest K, which is NCL's kind of private island experience in Belize. I've wanted to go there ever since I saw the artists' renderings of it. I'm really looking forward to it, but not as much as looking forward to hanging out with my co-hosts.
Oh, yes. I know it, because you know what? You all are going to get a treat, because you're going to get, well, with me, you know, I do my vlogs, put them out. So I'm going to show you everything that's going on with the men. You know, we were talking about whatever that place is that's got the resort. We're going to go there. We're thinking about going there, but I know we probably will.
We will.
I know we probably will, because he didn't steer us wrong on Paradise.
Right.
Paradise was awesome. And Tinkerbell, you better get on this cruise. I'm just saying, you know. And let me tell you, well,
not exposing. There you go.
Okay.
Why?
Oh my God. That's a long time to not cook.
Not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Yep.
Uh-oh. You know, hey, Jeremy, I think you have an appendage or something, don't you?
Well, I actually know how to cook, which, I mean, I took classes for that, and I do know how to cook. What
are we eating? What are you eating? What did we buy from the grocery store?
Well, she bought boxes, you know, that you pop into the microwave and things like that.
So they won't die. So, you know, I don't want them to die.
Yeah, that's survival food. But she also got groceries as well. And when I cook, it's Cajun food, or it'll be, you know, a protein and a vegetable, or, you know, something like that. But I do know how to cook. So that allows
for me.
That allows me to shine in the kitchen, especially during breakfast time, because breakfast is my specialty. Also in the chat this morning is yo Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo Studios is made. And good morning, traveling with Tinkerbell. It says it's a cloudy day in Florida, 57 degrees this morning.
Oh, wow. I love that weather.
Yeah, man. The mother and daughter duo have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
And let's see, Mike and Rihanna's Adventures.
Rihanna, be ready for next Sunday now.
And I'm noticing a branding change in the thumbnail image here. That looks kind of cool.
I like that.
I like it. Yeah, I like
Mike
it
and Rihanna.
Yeah, Mike and Rihanna.
I like that.
And our reinforcements have arrived from the north.
That's right.
26 degrees outside in Pennsylvania. Wow.
Nice.
Did Beth
Cold.
Did Beth break the heater?
No.
Is it
because
on?
otherwise we would have one of these type of situations right here. Bam. Yep.
It's actually very nice and toasty here right now.
Toast.
Nice.
Oh God, no.
Good morning, Scott Smith, driving and listening. Thank you.
Good morning.
And let's see. The Bud Files has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Bud.
Good morning, buds.
Nettie and JT have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and the mother and daughter duo say Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
My heart is burning right now. Oh.
Yep.
And then Mike and Rihanna said Seahawks yesterday.
Go Seahawks.
Yeah, I saw that. They said
Wait, do Canadians watch American football?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yep. They get it up there.
Yep.
It's not like Canadian football, but it's the same thing.
The mother and daughter duo says, yes, we beat the Giants bad.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of notifications on my message as well as on Facebook because everybody knows I'm not a Cowboy fan.
Yep. Angela T says Dallas Cowboys won yesterday.
We know. I know he don't know. But
Adventures with Roxanne has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cruising with Keith. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Controversial Cruising. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Marjorie has made it in.
Yes.
Good morning.
Man, I think we are in compliance. Let's see. Snap Cruise Nuts has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Mike and Rihanna Crockpot Meals. I know that's right. I know we got some oxtails in there that is calling my name. And, whether she cooks or not, I'm going to have me some oxtails and rice.
Whatever.
And let's see. Cruising with Keith says, what did Jeremy do? SMH.
He didn't do anything.
Nothing.
I just get in cruise. I cruise mode. When I'm on a cruise, getting ready to go on a cruise, and it's less than 100 days, Cheryl shuts down. It's every person for themselves. Even the kids know because they get nutritional. What do you call those things?
I call them school trays.
School.
Here we go. 6 days till the MSC Maravillia.
Oh God.
Have fun.
I wish it was me.
And thank you for those pineapples. Scott McNeil has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
But yeah, and Controversial Cruising is on his way back home. Be careful. It is raining everywhere.
I don't think it rains in Arizona, though.
Oh, snap. Hey, friend. Antoinette Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And she's
Welcome.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla have made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Recently, new grandparents.
Yes.
Okay, and Volunteers lost bad too.
Okay, we get the
NFL in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. Cruiser McKee says the Giants are tanking.
They've been tanking since the beginning.
Yes, and they should change coaches.
And Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla say, but Ohio State stomped Michigan.
Yeah.
And that was a surprise. Those are
Doesn't
upset.
Michigan win like everything?
They do.
All right. Well, let's see. We are all caught up in the chat.
The Gypsy
Oh,
and
super
Vanilla
proud
Gorilla.
super proud grandparents. Yeah.
Welcome to our club.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I can't wait to Scott. We were talking about that the other day. We were talking about Scott becoming a grandparent.
Yep.
And I said, man, he just don't know the feeling when, especially when it's your daughter that has the baby first. You're gonna say, man, I'm a granddad, and then I have a grandchild coming, and it's my daughter. Oh man, I said Scott's gonna go bananas. Now that's who's gonna go bananas when he becomes a grandfather.
I know, right?
It's the best feeling.
Clock Family Adventures is in the house. All hail the Pineapple King.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you the visitor that we have here in town today.
It's so
It
pretty.
is the Voyager of the Seas, and as you can see, it is very, very dark outside. And we are waking up to 62 degrees with 97% humidity.
97%.
Yeah,
Yes.
100% precipitation, so it's going to be raining all day.
Damn.
Yeah, and if you are sailing away on Voyager of the Seas, your sail away forecast is as follows: 64 degrees with 52% precipitation, 91% humidity, and showers. So
And
it is,
wind.
and it's going to be windy. So
You're
yeah,
gonna have a rough voyage.
yep,
Yeah, you're gonna have a rough
it's raining everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm still so shocked to see that cam just come up now.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got used to the pinwheel.
Yeah.
Mm.
And let's see, we got a Facebook user in the house. The Mustard Drill has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Mm.
Yo.
Y'all just don't know. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the same cruise.
Yep.
So people that got off the booze cruise know You know, we like to hang out and all of this and
In the
with new
cabin
people.
sleeping.
And I'm gonna say this. You know how they're always saying they're gonna like break my thermostat so that I can't turn the heat on?
Yes.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spike their food and drinks so that they don't sleep.
Oh God, no. Oh,
We're gonna
wow.
go by and beat and pound on their door so that they cannot get
Oh,
any
God.
rest.
Oh,
So that
this
they
is
get
gonna
out
be
of their cabin and enjoy the cruise and not sleep.
Yeah, and you know, we got to talk a lot about NCL because I did not see bedding preferences. I did not see dining preferences. I did not see anything.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to have a NCL briefing.
Yeah, we need to know
Well,
what
and see, and this is a bit of a weird booking for me too, because I don't know if you know this or not, but as a travel agent, you know, you get perks sometimes. So with NCL, the perk is that when you finish their training, they add a kind of standing across the board percentage discount to your latitudes number. So whenever you log in with your latitude account, whatever the pricing is, it gets adjusted. And for me, it's 25%.
Oh,
nice.
So in any event, so I have to book in order to get that pricing. I have to book like through the straight consumer website.
Right.
If I go into the travel agent portal, it's always going to be more money because I can't get that percentage off. I can only get it off through the consumer.
Right.
So I cannot manage my booking at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is our first time not cruising on Carnival. This is going to be a totally brand new experience for baby and I know we need some school in Eddie. We're gonna
But
need.
I want to let you guys know that this is a brand new class for us too.
Yeah.
Pretty much a brand new ship to us. I'm used to the breakaway class, which is I could tell you that left and right on that ship what to do and where to go and what to eat.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's a whole different neighborhood for me also, which I'm going to be learning, and I know we are going to enjoy. It's a newer ship, and it should be more not as patio atmosphere like Carnival, but it should be more to our age. So it should be great. It'll be great. Salty Beach Traveler, hey, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Wow.
And then, Mike and Rihanna says all four of you will be on the same cruise twice. Yeah, those are the only two cruises we got booked so far next year, and we are looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to cruising with these guys. Let me tell you.
Yep.
I'm gonna be so bad. I'm gonna be a bad cruiser. I'm gonna mess with them. I'm gonna hide stuff. I'm gonna break stuff. I'm just.
And Nettie and JT says I've done 12 NCL cruises. It's pretty cool.
Okay. So we'll be looking at your stuff as well.
Yep.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we are all caught up in the chat. We got.
I wonder why somebody left her breakfast at home today.
Oh,
that's what she's eating good.
Eating right now.
Yeah.
So you eat the yogurt.
No.
Okay, if you are a creator in the comments section, which I know most of you are, please type in the word #creator if you are on our chat. If you are in the Mustard Drills chat, type in #TMD. If you are in Eddie Lugo Studios chat, type in #ELS and Nightbot will drop your link. We want everybody to connect with one another. And speaking of connections, the astute tourist has made it in. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning.
Yes. And he was such a joy. Anytime he came into the MDR, he would always come over and he's
with a warm hug.
I'm telling you, he has the best hugs. I love his hugs.
Yep.
And oh man, they're just so good. Just good hugs.
And let's see, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Jeremy to struggle with words.
Oh, man.
And straight out the gate in year 1002, English King Ethelred II launched an attack against Danish settlers in St. Brice's Day massacre.
I'll let you pass with that because that's before they just put letters together.
Correct. And the year 1770, George Grenville, the English politician whose policy of taxing the American colonies started the train of events leading to the American Revolution, died in London.
Mm.
In 1850, Robert Louis Stevenson, the Scottish essayist, poet, and author of fiction and travel books, who was best known for his novels Treasure Island, Kidnapped, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and The Master of Ballantrae,
Bananas.
was born.
Yeah, that's bananas. But I like his work, his Robert Louis Stevenson. We read that in school.
In 1916, during World War I, a costly 4-month Allied offensive against German positions along the Somme River ended.
I'll let you pass with that. Oh, here's a good one. Come on.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. In 1918, Egyptian patriot Saad Zaghloul formed
I think they pronounce it
al-Masri,
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they just say bananas.
the nationalist party that was instrumental in gaining Egyptian independence from Britain.
Yeah, that was too many bananas. You couldn't say that.
In 1940, the animated film Fantasia had its first public screening, and it became one of Disney's more controversial works, derided for its portentousness and praised for its stunning visual virtuosity.
Mm.
In 1980, Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull.
Scorsese.
Yeah,
Scorsese?
You said
Scorsese.
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 Yeah,
Bananas.
he's
Raging Bull, a biopic about boxer Jake LaMotta, had its world premiere and became an American classic, especially known for the Oscar-winning performance of Robert De Niro.
Yeah, that was a big banana moment.
In 1985, Mount Ruiz in the Cordillera Central of the Andes in the west central Colombia erupted twice, burying the town of Armero on the Laguina River and killing an estimated 25,000 people.
Ouch.
In 2001, on the heels of the U.S.-led invasion of Afghanistan, prompted by the deadly terrorist attacks of September 11th, the army of the anti-Taliban Northern Alliance captured the capital city of Kabul. And sadly, on this day in 2015, terrorists staged coordinated attacks in Paris and its environs, the deadliest occurring at the Bataclan Theater and Concert Hall. In all, at least 130 people were killed and more than 350 were wounded. And that will do it for On This Day in History. Wow.
You struggled, baby. I'm so sorry.
I did, and I don't know if they're keeping up with me, but it seems to me like they're putting in more complicated ones as the days go by.
Well, I mean, Eddie and I are emailing them daily, asking them to do that. So.
Oh,
And
nice.
so am I. So am I.
Well, that's a triple threat. That'll work.
You just wait. Oh man, I can't wait till January 26th.
Mm-hmm.
God, just get me there on that ship, on the Prima.
Yep.
I'm gonna take canes, walkers, and everything else so I can.
Here's the thing: even though Prima is a new ship, it's not massive like like an XL or a Royal Caribbean ship. So I don't think I mean it's bigger than the Paradise, but it's not this massive ship. I don't think you're gonna have too much trouble. So
I got to see it in Cozumel last year. In January when we went there. So
yeah, we started looking at the Prima last night on YouTube, so we can do whatever. Hugs are good, you're right.
Me and Alex have a specialty dining for my birthday. So I'm hoping she'll let you guys know to see if you guys could book the same time.
Cool.
So hopefully we could go all of it. And
Yeah, like I said, I think I have specialty dining included with my thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Don't we?
I have no idea what we booked.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
But we was so confusing. Our booking was so confusing.
Yeah, he was like, with the specialty dining, you only get one. And I'm like, that doesn't make it worth it. No.
Well, you get one included, right?
Yeah.
You get one included. So
you pay for the rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Chat has made it in. Good morning.
So you get
What's
one.
that?
Okay, you get one special. Okay, explain this. You get one specialty, but it's 4 of us going. So it's one specialty. Is that what you're saying?
One specialty. Well, listen, the package that I did was like the 4 in all, right? Which is drinks, one specialty restaurant, an excursion credit, which I think is $50.
Yeah,
Something like that. And then their limited Wi-Fi, which is 150 minutes, right?
Okay, we got the limited. Did we get the drink package?
No. As soon as he said soda was included, I'm like, no, we don't need the drink package.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the drink package was included in that four
Right.
in all, right? The only difference is like for those things you have to pay the gratuity. So of course I had to pay the gratuity for the drinks, which was like $100 or something like that.
Mhm.
And then I already paid the gratuity for the specialty restaurant, which was like, I don't know, $12 or something like that or whatever. So that stuff's included, but you can remove those things. So like if you don't have the drink package on there, then you're not going to pay the gratuity on it, right?
Right.
So you can back those things off, but otherwise they're just kind of included.
I think we just paid the regular gratuities because I asked them definitely
Right.
to include that in the cost.
Yeah, because
Right, of course, and I did the prepaid gratuities as well.
Yeah,
So,
we did
right.
too.
but what I'm saying though is that on drink any kind of service that has a gratuity with it as well, you always have to pay that gratuity up front when you're buying that package, right? So like the drink package and stuff like that. So so that stuff all got lumped in. So when I looked at the pricing without that stuff, it really was less than $200
Right.
to take that stuff off. So I thought, for $200, I'm going to get drinks and a specialty dining. That's like a total deal, right? So there was no way I was taking that off.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm not done yet. Wait, I'm back to the specialty dining now. I think my great sales understood the drink package because we got the soda drink package.
Soda's included in your fare.
In your cruise fare.
Like you know how like lemonade and iced tea is included on Carnival. Soda's just included on NCL.
Okay. So we're good there. So
wait,
no, not in NCL in general. In what Jeremy booked.
Okay,
is what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay. Now, next step: specialty dining. So you're saying, what we booked was each person gets a specialty dining.
Yes, one specialty dining, and then all you do is pay the gratuity.
One restaurant that you pay for.
Right.
There's two other.
You pick one specialty restaurant, make a reservation
like
at
Cagney's, Moderno, something like that.
Right.
I believe we're gonna go to the hibachi place. I don't know the name of it. It's like teppanyaki. I think that's where we're gonna go.
Oh, that would be
where
cool.
I really want to go. So
that would be really cool.
Okay. Okay.
Because I want that whole experience. I've been wanting to do it on Excel whenever we went. But yeah, I think we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Today I'll get the name from Cheryl. So from Alice. So she give you the time. And
usually like specialty restaurant reservations have to be done on board.
Yeah.
So that would have to be something that somebody has to take the initiative of and go to that restaurant on embarkation day.
Yeah.
And add, like, evidently the Lugos already have their reservation there.
I have to double check with her. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to go there and tag on to that reservation.
Yes.
The sooner the better, so that they can actually get us a bigger table to accommodate all.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get together. All right. Thank you for that share, Kevin. We really appreciate it.
Yes. Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
And let's see. Stu Torres is channel hopping. I love it. Thank you so much, Jimmy.
Thank you so much.
Kathy Mills is here defending you, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got to scroll some more now. Hang on.
Kathy Mills.
I'm scrolling.
She
The
came
bud
to your rescue.
The Bud Files just came in. Okay, here we go. Good morning. I think Jeremy's doing a great job with words. Most of us wouldn't know the difference if y'all leave him alone.
I know, right?
That wasn't you, Cheryl. So
Yeah.
So, and then Clock left a comment too about the teppanyaki.
Yeah. Now Najuma Brown has made it in. Good
What
morning.
did Clark say? Because I know Clark is
NCL
funny.
Teppanyaki was great. They sang and put on a good show.
Oh, okay.
it's a different name in the Prima, but it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go for my birthday.
Okay, and so Clark is up on NC. Okay, we got many people that we can pull from on this NCL thing because
Yep.
Clock's a world traveler, man. So.
I know.
Cool. And we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Morning cruise news is Scott.
Cruise ship overtaken by bugs.
Oh, Jesus.
During a week-long cruise, which include a stop at the Melbourne Cup in Australia, one of Australia's most famous and prestigious horse racing events, passengers were surprised to find swarms of plague soldier beetles in various areas of the ship. So these insects were seen congregating in crevices, furniture, and even on dining or drinking glasses on the Pacific Encounter. The infestation was not limited to the interiors. Beetles were also found in the Byron Bay Club, a private retreat area on the ship, and near the outdoor pool. Guests received a letter from P&O Cruise Australia apologizing for the infestation. It reads, "We received your feedback regarding the bug infestation, which we deeply apologize for and acknowledge the inconvenience that this has caused." Images shared on social media by the guests highlighted the severity of situations, sparking reactions and shock and disgust online. Comments ranging from concerns about cleanliness of the ship to queries about the measures being taken to address the infestation. One guest aboard during the faithful cruise between November 3rd and November 11th said his voyage was ruined by the bugs. He says, "I was in the hot tub in the Byron Bay area, and when these bugs were falling from the ceiling and into the jacuzzi, they were everywhere. The most revolting thing for me." Okay. Plague soldier beetles, common in Southeast Australia, including Melbourne, experience population surges during warmer months.
Oh, God.
These surges can lead to situations where these insects, normally outdoor dwellers, find their way into unusual environments like cruise ships. Factors such as the ship's inviting interior and availability of food and light can attract these beetles. The incident on the Pacific Encounter reflects this, where environmental conditions and the ship's docking location in Melbourne during the beetles' active season converged to create an ideal habitat for these insects. Crew members have tried their best to combat the infestation, removing the beetles as much as possible. However, P&O Cruise Australia does not seem to be the culprit here.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
I mean, what are you going to do, right? Some bugs, right? It's not like the things, it doesn't sound like they sting or do anything else. Otherwise, they're probably just, if you live here in the Northeast, we are riddled with box elder bugs here in the Northeast, and during those fall transitions where it's like warm during the day and cool at night, they're always all over the sides of people's houses. They don't do anything. They're just kind of a nuisance, and we deal with them. So, yeah.
Yep.
Moving on. The Port of Galveston is one step closer to completing Cruise Terminal 16. Says here, Galveston is one of the fastest growing cruise home ports in the world, with more ships based from the Lone Star State than ever before, and more major cruise lines, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Princess, MSC, are sailing vessels from the port. Now the port is one step closer to further expansion, as the Galveston Wharves Board of Trustees has approved consulting and design services for Bermella Arjamil and Partners for developing Arjamil and Partners developing for Cruise Terminal 16 with a fee not to exceed $5.3 million. The votes move us a step closer to finalizing a budget and construction plans to open the new terminal at Pier 16 as early as 2025. The master plan projected the need for a fourth terminal in the 2030s, but due to cruise industry growth and acreage at Pier 16 becoming available earlier, we have the opportunity to move forward now. The scope of BA's work will include designing the new terminal building and the adjacent parking garage, a passenger boarding bridge for embarkation and debarkation, and related improvements to include an access road, essential utilities, and nearby surface parking. Funding for the fee is to be from existing port cash reserves from active operations, as well as revenue bonds and other funding sources. So Cruise Terminal 16 is slated for home port operations with MSC Cruises, an agreement dated from the late 2022. In the months since, various teams have been working on the project and putting together plans, including site visits and design ideas. At the moment, estimated costs for the project will run close to $140 million, which includes not only the terminal building, $58 million, but also the adjacent parking garage, which is at $42 million, and other supporting facilities, testing, engineering, development. Project team is continuing to investigate options to reduce overall costs and maximize budgetary efficiency. So, and
that's the way the news goes.
So,
and Scott reported really good stuff, because at first they were going back and forth about MSC coming and doing a terminal, and now we hear that they're building another terminal, and it's going to be MSC, for sure. Because
and if they come here, Baby is going to have more of these coming up, because I know MSC's got some really good prices and stuff.
And I
don't know if you can see here or not, right? And right here, the port area, that image there, the port area, I'm not obviously not as familiar with it as you are. So I'm not sure, from your perspective, if it's in a good location, if it's just as easy to get to as any other terminal is there.
Yes, it's right next to. It's right next to Carnival's.
Yeah, and Galveston is a very small island, so what you're looking at is not spread out as it looks.
Very condensed.
All within walking distance.
All in walking distance.
Yeah, like the Port of Miami is very condensed, right? I mean, it's massive port. You've got, at any given time, you've probably got close to 8 or 9 ships, all, right in line with each other. So in a very small area.
To put it into perspective, okay, our city blocks are a little far spread apart, but the Vista now pulls up around Harborside and 25th. The Allure is at 14th and Harborside. So it's like those two are spread out, but this one is going to be like more closer to, the Vista or Jubilee, now Jubilee side, versus the Royal is
down
way
there.
down there by the hospital.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, but
you're gonna love Royal when you see the Royal
yeah.
Caribbean when you come to Galveston. Let me tell you, you're gonna say, "Wow!"
Yeah,
it's a wild moment.
Well, I mean, I've never sailed from Galveston. I've always, you know, like I've always had it on the radar, but you know, since the itineraries are always Western Caribbean, it never really hits the list very often for me. And now that I'm going to be sailing on Prima, just in my preliminary research, it doesn't exactly seem like it's the easiest port to get to from the Houston airports. So that adds another kind of, you know, issue to the entire process. So, you know, we'll see how many times I end up sailing from that, but it is great that there are additional options there.
Right.
You know, anytime you want to go to Mexico.
And Traveling with Tinkerbell says, I might surprise all you guys on the Viva from Puerto Rico. So, let's see. Mike and Rihanna left a hashtag butter toast for you, Scott. And Traveling with Tinkerbell asked the question, what is that spinning around behind you?
Girl, you don't want to know.
Yep.
Just keep it pushing. It's one of the worst football teams in America.
Oh, okay. Clock says on the Glory, the drink station near the seafood shack was infested with ants.
Ooh.
Mike and Rihanna says bug juice, anyone?
On the Glory Way, the drink station near the seafood shack
was infested with ants. I didn't go to that drink station.
I never made it to the seafood area.
Yeah, and see, Controversial Cruising said it's extra protein with your drink package. Yeah. Beetles.
And just think about like where Scott lives. Like every day they have to get up and check their shoes for scorpions.
Yeah.
And Scott in Arizona.
Yeah.
In Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. You got to check your shoes for scorpions.
Oh.
Yep. And Mike and Rihanna says Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yep. And yes, okay, Marjorie, we do pack bug spray.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We put it in our.
Yeah, I don't pack bug.
No,
we do
sunblock, but not bug spray.
We do.
We off. We don't do like raid or anything.
Yeah,
but off.
Look, she says we need raid.
Yeah. Yeah, if I went to Australia and I saw those bugs, Sean would have to come and get me off the ship, meet me, come and get me.
And let's see, Mike
says he's more afraid of Scorpios than he is of Scorpion.
I don't know.
Mike Arena says, how many ships a year does Galveston get? Okay.
Ooh.
So far we got the Breeze, the Dream, the Vista, which is about to turn into
to go to Miami.
Yeah. That's about to turn into the Jubilee. So I still count that as a third one. Then we got the Disney.
Comes every now and then.
Yeah, it does. It just shows up every now and again. The Prima shows up every now and again.
Yeah, we were shocked when he said.
We got two princess ships that just randomly show up as well. And then we got two royal ships. It's the Allure of the Seas for now. That's about to be replaced with the Harmony. And then we got Voyager of the Seas, which is in today. So that's 8. And then if MSC comes in, I know that we're going to be hitting the high seas a whole lot more. We are definitely, because MSC has some Dollar Tree prices sometimes.
Yes.
And I'm going to be jumping on those sailings. Yeah, a lot. So let's see. Clock says Jeremy and Cheryl said we can all stay at their house when we take a cruise there.
Oh, you sure can.
Did I miss that?
No, they can, because we got some baby kids like Mike and Rihanna said
it comes
yesterday.
with the responsibility of babysitting.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
They go sleep outside. Let the kids sleep outside, camp out.
You can
let the kids camp outside for the night.
No, sir. That is fake news right there. And speaking of news and questions, Scott has a question for everyone today. Do or would you wear wrinkled clothes on a cruise?
You know, that's obviously the biggest issue that a lot of people run into, you know. what to deal, how to deal with. And on some ships, some older Carnival ships, I think there's actually like a laundry room and there is like an iron in there and you can go in and use it.
Yeah.
Or maybe they took those irons out like a while back or something like that. Anyway, so I know it's always a big issue for us, to deal with it. For me, the simple answer is, yeah, if I get that shirt out and it's wrinkled, what are you going to do? Just wear it. I don't have any secrets or any, like tips or tricks on how to deal with it. I would just put it on and wear it. So,
yep. Eddie?
I do my best to pack as straight as possible, real tight. So the less movement, the better. That's why I pack the day before, not a year in advance. And as soon as we get in the cabin and it's ready for us to go in, the first thing we do is unpack. But if it happens to be wrinkled, like Scott says, I'm going to wear it.
Yep.
They do an NCL. You could ask for an iron, and they'll bring it to you. They'll lend it to you for a couple hours, and they come back and get it. So,
oh wow,
yes.
Well, that's good. NCL, you can get iron from them.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And for us, what we do is we normally get the little travel size container of Downy wrinkle release and spray the clothes down. But we did find a big one, big. At Walmart. We got that and it actually worked on baby's shirt that she did not wear.
Whatever.
Yeah, I wrinkle released the shirt. It hung there. It was ready to be worn. However,
still waiting.
That was the pineapple dress that she was supposed to wear the same day that Jeremy got the memo. And apparently nobody out of 80 creators that were there got the memo. And
my memo was to be the last night, night, but nobody listened to me anyway. So
the memo said Cozumel Day. I remember that clear as day. I remember that, and I had people remembering but not wearing their pineapple gear. So yeah, that's what happened on the booze cruise. Just a little tidbit for y'all. Yeah, and
I'm bringing it to the Prima though.
Yeah, and Controversial Cruising says no. I'm platinum, free laundry.
I'm platinum.
Yeah.
Free laundry.
Yeah, I'm platinum too, but I would probably not bother sending it to the laundry. I would just wear it.
We take advantage of that.
He takes advantage.
Mike and Rihanna says bring anti-wrinkle spray with you. Yeah, and you got to smooth your clothes down after you spray it, and it works. I mean, somehow it just works.
Yes.
And Clock says yes. I wear wrinkle clothes anywhere.
No, I'm gonna tell.
Salty Beach Traveler says Downy wrinkle release works great.
Yes, it does. That's what we got.
Nettie and JT, I hate to be wrinkled.
I hate to be wrinkled.
I unpack and smooth out as soon as we get in. And I try to iron again if we get in a day earlier. I found the Downy to be sticky. Yep. Ocean Travel says no on the wrinkle clothes. We take wrinkle-free spray and we roll our clothes to help with preventing wrinkles.
That's right. That's right.
So it's all in how you pack and how you plan and how willing you are to iron your clothes whenever you're on vacation. Me personally, I don't like to. I really don't. I'm just, I'm just like Scott. Whatever. If it's wrinkled, it was packed months in advance. Hey, it is what it is. Good question. Real good question.
That's a very good question because I do not let you go out the house in wrinkled clothes.
Yep. And Controversial Cruising says, funny enough, I've never used that on any cruise except this one. Short 4-day cruise, do laundry, 7-day to Alaska, no laundry, can't explain it. Yep. Clock says, I wore my pineapple on the way back from Paradise.
Oh, okay. See, we left a little earlier than you guys did, so
yeah,
he was just, nobody wore it.
Listen, when you guys called me from the cab, right, and I looked at the time, I was like, okay, I know you're a little worried about being a pier runner,
yes,
right, but that was a little kind of ridiculous.
Well, no, we had some shopping to do. Apparently, we had some more shopping and stuff to do around in Cozumel. So,
okay, all right. Okay.
Because we still got to have our port day. We still have to enjoy the port of Cozumel because
and Cozumel port, there's a lot of redundancy in the shops in the port areas of Cozumel, but it is a bigger shopping experience, I think, out of all the ports.
And I like the live Mexican music. You know,
Oh, he loves that band.
Those three guys that come around to your table whenever you're at Fat Tuesday, that is welcome.
He
tips really
them and everything.
Yeah, man.
Loves them.
And let's see, speaking of ports and things that people are going to, I believe Eddie was trying to keep these things away from us, but it looks like they're catching on. So let's hear about
it. October 28, 2024. Living out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. Yes, on the Carnival Paradise. 6 days. Living from Tampa to, we're going to go to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Paradise for your information and get your cabin and check out this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And January 26, 2025, on the Alex Lugo Studios group cruise, and me, of course, we're going to be living on the NCL Viva out of Puerto Rico on a 7-day 8-port cruise. Why 8 ports? Because we're living out of Puerto Rico. We're going to hit the ABC Islands, all 3, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, San Lucia, St. Kitts, and back to Puerto Rico, baby. So, and I'm also celebrating my 60th birthday on this cruise. So please come along, get in touch with Bruce. Also, get your cabin as soon as possible. Think about, hopefully we'll be there with her family and some of us too. Bruce, Alice will be there too, and more people are coming along. So get that info and check out this video.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise, January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I like that music.
I know, but I think we missed a member coming in. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it into the chat.
Welcome to the party.
Hi, welcome to the party.
And they have a group cruise, March 17th.
March 17th.
Well,
Yeah,
Leo's
that's
birthday.
Leo's birthday cruise, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And Bruce says, Jeremy, you missed competing in the Big Splash contest. I was hoping to do that too.
I don't know how big of a splash I could have made though. I saw the size of some of the people that we were cruising with, and I'm like, nah, that my splash is not going to be as big as theirs.
Well, your lawns, you would have been
It would have been a hit. It would have
been a belly flop.
Now based on some of the video I saw from Paradise Beach, I think there were multiple winners in the competitive drinking contest.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? They keep bringing it to you.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I had to tell him no more because he brought me one and it was so hot. So I drank the first one.
Drank it up immediately.
Immediately because I thought I was drinking a 7-Eleven slush or something.
Once you got up, that's when you go, hey.
Yeah, hey.
And then he brought another one. And I say, man.
They keep it coming.
Yes, you don't even have to ask.
I was more there for the food, so I ordered a soda. And I kept getting Pepsis coming at me. And then, oh my goodness, the mahi fillet is where it's at. I tried the mahi tacos, the shrimp tacos, the mahi fillet, and the coconut shrimp. Okay. Their idea of coconut shrimp is not my idea of. It was like bland, but hey, it was all you can eat. So we got the breaded shrimp, which
was
coconut
awesome.
shrimp. Yeah, it was good. The breaded shrimp was better, I believe, than the coconut. But that mahi fillet plate that they got,
he loved that fish.
Oh man,
he loved it.
Ocean size doesn't matter, Jeremy. It's all about style.
That's right. Yeah.
Jeremy unfortunately did not wear his bathing suit on that day because he was too busy following protocol with the pineapple gear. So that's why Jeremy didn't get in the water. Jeremy was too busy standing up trying to protect the equipment from the rain deluge that came in twice. Yeah. Twice
I didn't get
Paradise
wet.
Beach.
I didn't get wet. I was under the umbrella. Plus, I took an umbrella.
Yeah.
So, I had the best time, Bruce. I'm telling you, Paradise Beach was the best excursion that I could have ever went on. I mean, let me tell you. In fact, Cindy came over and said, "Oh, you're the smartest one here." But you know what? I didn't get wet. I was able to lay across 2 loungers because he was over there with Kurt. So I was laying on my lounger, stretched out this way, and I had my tablet. I was reading. I was in hog heaven.
Yep.
Because I love to read. I have books downloaded.
And I was going from one meal to the next.
Yes, he was.
I took full advantage of that all you can eat, man. I really did.
He did. You should have never told him that. Because he did the all you can eat, but he also said, "Oh, that's the taco truck that
Scott told us about." I had to get the taco truck, so I got 2 different kinds.
Over to the taco truck. So I'm telling you, everything that you put out, the only thing that we didn't do was, he got the sangria. He did. He did. He did.
It was pretty tasty sangria.
Yeah, he did everything.
Yep.
Like when they brought that whole pitcher down to our spot, just filled with the fruit and everything else in it, and you had a completely separate bottle of wine, just cracked it open and poured it in. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a day, boy."
Yes.
Wow,
Clock had 12 shrimp tacos. I know they were that good. They were that good.
Yeah, the tacos were really good. That's what I started off with. I started off with the shrimp tacos from the truck, and then they just started bringing other stuff. But.
Yeah, man. I love Paradise Beach. I really do. Let's see. Eddie, you were working on a list of the people that were going on live for the remainder of the day.
Tacos?
Yeah, 12.
I can't
had fresh avocado on them.
They weren't that big. They were the tacos were pretty little.
They were.
Yeah, but 12.
Yeah, it's only 6 orders.
Well, following us at 11 a.m. in the morning Eastern Time will be A Moment in the World with Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Later today, we have a premiere by Western Adventures at 5 p.m. Another premiere by the Bud Files at 5 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Cruise Nuts will have a premiere tonight at 7 p.m. tonight. Half Luggage Will Travel will be on at 8 p.m. tonight. And closing the night will be the Vineyard Chicks Homestead at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
All right. Well, that sounds like an absolute great lineup. Thank you guys so much for coming into the show. We hope we are inspiring you to travel because that is our number one goal. And apparently, Babies is to put the women on strike from cooking. So, yeah, she's on strike, and Jeremy will be doing some cooking. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for coming in. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.
Bye.
Bye.